Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 18 of my campaign as the Gothi in Total War Rome 2. Or I suppose I should say the Germanic Confederation now, but I'm still going to call it Gothi. So here we are down in Macedonia. We are at war only with the Romans right now, and the plan is to come down here and drive them out of the peninsula, get them across to Africa and they can live over there. So recently we've managed to get confederation with the Buri, which gave us an extra, well, a couple of armies, not full stacks though. So we're pretty secure here in Thessalonica. We've got another army over here in Apollonia Pontica, and a fifth army up here. We're reasonably secure over here. The Alani are in okay terms with us, and they are currently acting as a buffer between ourselves and everything over here. So the Alani are at war with, I think, every faction in this general region. So I'm going to focus down here. The only potential problem for us is Armenia. I think... is it Nicomedia? Yeah, I think one of the optional objectives in this chapter is to hold Nicomedia. So the Armenians have that, as well as having Tremontium. And going to war with Armenia would mean going to war with the Sassanids. So I need to be a bit canny about that. Although, Sassanids, where are you? Oh, we don't have contact with the Sassanids yet. But we could see that they hold quite a bit of territory. So I would need to get some more confederation done before I'd be able to take them on. Probably. Palmyra. I wonder what the diplomatic situation's like down there. So... yeah, looks like they're going to probably be on good terms with the Sassanids for the moment. Anyway, my immediate concerns, well, I think what I want to do is maybe disband one of the armies the Romans have down here. They've got 12 units in this army. They do have another army somewhere around. I'm sure there was one sailing around somewhere over here. In fact, is that it there? So they've got another 12 units in there. We did wipe out an army they had up near Thessalonica. And in here, I've got a pretty small garrison. Probably best not to disband an army now then. If we get 24 units, we might recruit some more, so... what I might just do instead of disbanding an army, if you come over here, transfer in those guys. We probably don't need any more missile troops. I'll take one unit anyway. Okay, that leaves you with a little bit. I suppose I could bring this army over. Apollonia Pontica, how do things look in here? +3 just now, public order. 6 due to military presence. In Thessalonica, things are bad because of the slums mostly. Cultural differences. I don't have much from military presence, so I do need to get more in there. So bringing that army over. In fact, we've got our dignitary on the way in.
I am a sage of the forest.
So let's just bring him in right now, and we'll deploy him.
Is there nothing else?
And that should hopefully, yeah, so that's made a difference of +4, I think. We get rid of the slums, that would get rid of another -24. So we'll be down at -5. Still need more. How much do we get? 500 income. That's a fair amount. It's a sixth of our overall income. But I think I might forgo the income for a couple of turns. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll deal with these. Food is okay just now, but again, when the slums go down, food will be great. Be +24. I don't think I want wealth right now. I don't want to spend money on a port. I suppose it would let us come down. The fishing port route could be useful. I suppose I don't want to spend too much money because I'm going to want to build in here and prevent slums appearing again. So I might just keep what money we have. Let's quickly check the other areas. We're okay here for now. Leave that as is. We can put up with this, I suppose. I'll leave that for the moment. I don't want to spend the money there. And the thing is, if I bring this army out, public order would go down to -7. Yeah, so this will give us an increase, just a +1 I think. No, that's just been built, isn't it? So that will give us +2 public order. That would give us another 2. I think I might... Yeah, I think I'll go for that. Still get 5,000 left. We're okay there. I'm okay with that for now as well. I can always bring this army back in pretty short order if I need to. And here we've got a construction site, so we need to put something up there. Public order, cultural differences again. So I suppose back down the Holy Tree route. Yeah. It also gives us the Germanic cultural influence as well as a public order, and we do need to get rid of this Latin culture. So we'll go with that and keep the rest of the money. Well, I think that's all our provinces. Yeah, that'll do. This army, to march it through Armenian territory. They don't like us anyway. But we'll minimise the damage that we do. We'll just spend the one turn. Can we get through that actually just now? Yes, so we will. That's okay, don't mind that. And up here, let's get you over to the border. Just have a quick scout, it should be fine. Yep, nothing to see here. And back over here. I'll send these armies down south. Do I want to... I'll send the Shield Maiden down first of all, scout out. Just to make sure there aren't any other Roman armies lurking around anywhere. In here.
The All-Father guides my steps. I'm going. I'm a-going.
Okay. I think we're good.
What would you have of me?
You can't move very far. Okay. Okay, come down. Yeah, come down in here. You head down to there. That'll do. Then next turn we can go and hit them in Athenae. So that other units moved, not the Heralds of the Great Giant, but that's okay. I think I probably will disband that army. Excuse me. Okay, that's done. Diplomacy. So, Gallic Rome like is the most. How strange. Wonder if you're willing to trade. Probably not.
Welcome, and let us be honoured by your attention.
No.
This offer is made in good faith, and...
Never mind. Marcomanni. No, actually you like us more than Gallic Rome. Gallic Rome. We can't trade with you, but can we improve
you honor us.
Defensive
There's
alliance?
food enough for 2 armies awaiting us when we have to.
Okay. I'm just going to check. When we allied, confederated with the Buri, we weren't in a military alliance with them, I don't think. But they still agreed to confederation, which was a bit of a surprise, so I'm going to make sure that I check all the other factions, just in the off chance. In the Hanner Valley, you like us even more than the Marcomanni do.
We have need of talk, I'm sure. But we also need good food, a warm fire, and warm women.
We've got non-aggression pact and trade. Kaby. You're liking us quite a bit as well.
You honor us. There is food enough for 2 armies awaiting us when we have talked.
No. We'll just keep working on it. Ilani. Yeah, we've got trade with them. Garamantia, Lusitania. Hispania. I don't think you want to trade.
I welcome you on behalf of the Senate.
No. Do I have non-aggression pact?
Part,
No,
welcome.
I don't. Let's try that. Okay.
I will recommend your worthy proposal to the Senate.
No, fine.
Your proposal?
And what I noticed there was... I thought I saw Lydia. It must have been, or maybe it was Lusitania. No, Lydia, do not like us at all. Right, and finally, and well, almost finally, we've got 62% influence and 16 loyalty with the Black Horse clan. I may as well promote him. Oh, I forgot that cost money. Well, no more promotions this turn. Do I want to spend a bit of cash on a diplomatic mission? I'm always hesitant to do that, because it's been quite negative so far. But I think 450 we'll invest that, see how it goes, and keep the rest of the cash. So that is us for the turn. Yep. Who gained a trait? Oh yeah, because he was promoted. Great. Right, let's move on then. Let's see what the Romans do. Will they march up to meet us? No. Have they left Athenae unguarded or unsupported? Very strange. Where did they go? No, they've still got an army there. That's fine. I wonder... Oh, my diplomat was wounded. It went not very well. We've got attrition across the piece. Healing water in Drobeta for 5 turns. Okay. +4 cultural. Good. Unhappy populace in Macedonia. Bosporus troubled populace and exposed an agent. Yeah, I wondered if I had not crossed the border with the armies, would they have sailed away as well? Where did that fleet go? It's a mystery. Okay, well, let's go and assault Athenae and see how we get on.
What?
Okay, we can't see anything in here, so we will try and assault the garrison.
Subversion? Sounds fancy. Okay.
Success, good.
Goddess blesses my sword.
112 men from the cohorts. If you go into normal stance, march to there, you come, you lead the assault, but we'll actually, let's besiege them for a turn. Well, there's a garrison fleet as well. Yeah, let's besiege them and see if we can get them to come out. Let's build these. And continue the siege.
Laying siege to their hovels!
And let them react to that. Of course, they might bring that other army back. But if they do, then I need to just bring these armies down, and I think I've got some allies that might come in and help me here.
Warriors all!
Let's get you into normal stance, and I will merge you together.
My steps.
Okay, I'll disband you. No, that's not how you disband. then you
For the
can
all I want
take up
hourly
position in
patrols.
there. You stay, yeah, you stay deployed there. It's fine.
For the all highest.
I wonder if I want to try and take out that spy next turn before we assault. And this army up here,
Warriors all.
I think we'll start marching you back down towards Panticapaeum. Oh, great rush. Now, so the situation here now, we're at plus 11 public order, 10 due to military presence, so getting rid of the slums has worked wonders for us. But more public order and food are needed, so let's get to work on that. Enclosed land, I think, is worth it in here. And we'll go for the holy tree. Another holy tree here. And Thessalonica. Yeah, well, I prefer something that's going to give us garrison. Do you want a craftsman's house? Is this somewhere that I'm going to want to make some income? Probably is. So I think we will go for the craftsman's house here. Right, and I'll have a quick tour through our other regions again. Still okay with that. So that will give us another 2 public order. We'll still be at -2. Provincial instability will go down eventually. I think it might be worth going for a grove. Food's at -1 as well. If we go for the Grove of Ostro, it's -1 food. Yeah, there isn't a grove that gives us positive food. Yeah, so we'll leave that just now then. Yep. While we have the army here, we're good to start taxing this province again. And we'll have another look at diplomacy. So,
For the Senate and people,
we've got an
be
aggression
most
pact, so we'll keep
welcome.
trying with trade.
Rome rightly holds you in respect, for your words and deeds are...
And the Nahanar
You honor
Valley,
us. There's
like
food
is
enough
less
for
now,
2
probably
armies
because
awaiting
of
us when
the
we
failed
have
diplomatic
talked.
mission. So, what else do we have? Well, they don't like it, dislike us. They were at -14 for the diplomatic missions last time, so it's only gone down by 4. Probably up by 1 and down by 5.
You honor us.
Let's see what we
There's
can
food
do
enough
anyway.
for 2 armies awaiting us when we have talked.
And Kaby.
Greetings, friend. I've called
Things are
for
just
good
not
ale
moving
to
very
ease
quickly
your
at all
throat and
with these guys, which is unfortunate. Milani, I'm quite happy to leave as we are. Hispania, would you be willing
Your
to
people's
trade with us
reputation
now?
goes before you. Find a...
No.
I could not, in honor,
Okay.
return to...
I think that's all we can do for diplomacy right now. 62% influence. Loyalty still positive. I don't think there's a need for any political actions right now. I suppose I could try again with these guys, or maybe go to the Marcomanni. Yeah. Try it. What could possibly go wrong? And that's us then. I think you're staying put. So we'll end the turn and then put a break in. Let's see what Rome does. Let me sail away. I wonder, was that the army? I think no, it's the fleet at Athena's still there. I guess the Marcomanni aren't coming to help me down there. Okay, another field diplomatic mission. Casting the lots. One way to pull through these hard times is to seek out the god's disposition towards a particular course of action. This is done traditionally through the casting of lots. The state priest who would do the necessary ceremonies is asking which matter concerns you the most. Let's go for King's Conquest again. We've completed our construction of the Holy Tree in Sirmium, population surplus in Dacia, which is good, troubled populace in Pannonia, and attrition, the Hammers of Thunaraz. Okay. Okay, so quick check down here. They still have their 12 units in there. That army's not going to reinforce or support us at all. No, they're Armenians anyway. Looks like it might have been good that we did besiege Athenae last turn. The Armenians might have tried to take it. Anyway, that's all for the future. So I'm going to put a break in here. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.